am here. And if you want to design this Google home page with HTML and CSS, then watch this video and bear with me. So I'm going to create this page, this Google home page with HTML and CSS. We will create this header section, this body section, and this footer section. So let's get started. Let's get into it. And I'm going to use VS Code editor for this page, for designing this page. Whatever the code editor you like, you can go with that. Even you can start it with Notepad++ or Notepad. There isn't any problem. I have created a folder on my desktop with Google design name, and inside that folder I have created an images folder. Go and grab these two images from Google, this apps image and this Google logo. So let's get started. I'm going to open a folder. This is my folder. I'm going to create everything in this folder. And here I'm going to create a new page, index.html, and here is my page. So we are going to give the Google type HTML. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the head tag, HTML tag. Inside that, I'm going to write a head tag. We are not going to write anything between the head tags now, and I'm going to add body tag. Before going, I would like to mention the comment header, and here we are going to start our header section. So I'm going to create a div tag ID. I'm going to assign an ID to this div tag, and ID name would be wrapper. Closing tag, and another div tag ID, and this ID would be header. And I'm going to close this div tag. Now I'm going to create another list, and inside this another list I'm going to create list items. First list item, the first list item I'm going to add into it is a button. And this button would be sign in. Now I'm going to add another list item. I'm not going to add anything between this, and now I'm going to create another list item with images and another list item with Gmail. Okay, so it's done. Let's go and check what we have done so far. So okay, this is what we have created. This sign in, these images, and remember we haven't mentioned anything in this list item, so it's empty here. We had created this sign in button, images and Gmail. text. Now let's go and design this first. For designing, I'm going to create another page in the same folder, style.css, and comments. Love to go with the comment. Okay, body, margin, I'm going to use 0, padding also 0, font family, font family would be Arial, and font size, I'll go with 16 pixels. Now we are going to create design for our unordered list, and I'm going to give margin, top margin actually. This top margin would be 30 pixels, and our list items, the list items width would be 40 pixels. We can change later on if we don't like. Height would be 20 pixels, and float, we ever like to float it towards right side. Then list style type none, and padding will be 5 pixels. That's all. Let's save it. Let's check what we have done. Anything can't be applied here because we didn't link our CSS style sheet with our HTML page. So let's go and link this here in header section. Link our style sheet here. Link assign style sheet type text /CSS and href b style.css, and let's close. Let's go to the page, and you can see here Gmail images and sign in. We had deleted those bullets before we had seen here we did sign. Now we need to add that apps icon here, so let's go and do that and set all these things. Okay, first of all, let's go and list item and child 2. I'll explain what is this nth child 2, and oops, I'm sorry, background URL. Okay, background URL is images. Here I'm defining the path. I save the image, apps image, in the folder I have shown you before. So it's apps.png. Let me show you again. I'm grabbing this apps image from this folder I have already created before, and I'm calling it now here to be the part of my page, and no repeat. Okay, background size, it would be 30 pixels. Margin left would be 15 pixels. So first of all, let me explain this list item nth child 2. If you remember, here in our index page, I have left this list item without anything. So I'm calling this list item the second item of the list item, the second item. Yep. And I'm asking to place an image in this space. So it's going to replace that empty space with my image. Let's save it and check. If you look here, this is what before it was an empty space, but after using this background URL, we have placed this image. Now we have to set this button also. So let's go and button, and this here I'm going to write background color blue, text color white, border, its border would be 1 pixel, and solid. Font weight, would be bold. Padding 10 pixels and 12 pixels, like 10 and 12 pixels. Border radius would be 3 pixels. Margin top -5 pixels, and cursor pointer. Right now, if you go back and see, here we don't have, our cursor is like just this normal one. It's not pointing to anything, it's just an arrow. So I'm going to call the pointer here, and now if we save it, and we can see that the button color is changed and there is a little hand, it's a pointer, it's pointing. But here it's still not pointing because we had called this pointer here only inside the button. We have to set the height and width of this button and then the pointer for all other items. Let's go back, and first of all, let's set the button. We are going to give it in styling because I'm going to use some other buttons later, and these properties will not be applied to those buttons. That's why I'm using the inline properties here to set the button style. Style assign width would be 80 pixels. And now if we go back, we can see now the button it looks good. It is like normal buttons. And let's go back and grab something more. Now we are going to use the pointer to oops over for other items, and it would be cursor pointer. And our header section is complete here. So here it's the pointer is pointing to all the items, and our header section is complete here. Now let's go back and start our main section. From here I'm going to mention comments. This is the body section, and I'm going to start the body div id. We are going to assign it content. Now we are sender and image source. Now I'm calling here, I'm asking to have this image, this Google image, to place here in this part. So I'm using the image source. I have the image in my image folder. I'm going to assign the path here, images / Google logo PNG, and the beauty of VS Code. And now I'm going to give br tag. Now we need that input, that's search bar, input type. So let's go first and check that one if we have properly placed that. Okay, so we have this Google in the center, the Google image, Google icon here in the center, and the search bar I didn't complete it, so let's go and complete it. Input type, assign text, and I'm going to give it a class, assign text box, and closing this input. And now then I have to mention this br break tag actually. Let's go and check, and it is done, but not in that way. We need to make it look good. So let's go back and let me check center, images, source, Google logo, VR input, the center. And now I am going to create a button here, button tag. I'm going to assign class, and the class will be button2, because we already create another button, first button, that's why I'm giving it the name button2. And here I'm going to write Google search, and another button, class, I'm going to assign again button2, because I'm going to apply the same properties on both of the buttons. So I'm not going to change the name of the button. It would be button2 again, and I'm feeling lucky, and this is done. From here we can see here it is the Google search, and we need to set the search and other things are okay. Let me check my code again. Class text box, and text box is closed here. I don't know. I'm not finding any mistake until now. Oops. Okay, later we will check it again. Now let's go to the style sheet and give it a style. Again, I'm going to write comments, body, and here in the body section, content, image, width, here should be image width would be 350 pixels, height would be 150 pixels, margin top would be 200 pixels, margin left would be 250. In my case, if it doesn't work, I will change it later. It will be 250 pixels. And text box, remember we have created this class text box for search box. Here width would be 550 pixels and height would be 40 pixels. Border would be 1 pixel solid, and the color I'm going to give here 6C66AF, and border radius would be 6 pixels. Okay, I'm solid, spelling of solid. And again, let's go back and check what we have done so far. Okay, here I have to place this image in the center and towards the right side. In the center and towards right side. So let's go and first complete this. Later I will come back to this button 2. I'm going to assign the same properties to both the buttons. These buttons. Color, text color, black. Font size would be 11 pixels, I think, and background color would be F5, F5. Border radius it would be, no, I'm sorry, not border radius, only border, and height will be 1 pixels, 1 pixels, solid, and D8, D8, D8. That's it. Let's go and check what we have done so far. Okay, here it is. These are the buttons. Search, and we have to check this image actually. So let's go back and do it again. Let's go and check. Let's find. I found a mistake here actually, and the mistake is I didn't use assignment operator here. I just used the plus sign, so that's why it was just out of the position. And here it is. So our header section is complete, our body section is complete. Now we'll move towards the footer section. Let's back to our editor and start writing the footer section. Comments as usual, footer, and I'm going to start it with div id. Oops, I have to be very careful. Assign footer, and a tag, href, a hashtag, and then class assign bottom left, and here I would like to write advertising. Let's copy and paste this code. Here and again. And now here, in place of advertising, I should write business. Business and about. Okay, business and about. Let's save it. Go back, and it's here. Advertising, business, and about. Now we have to give something else here again, and that something else is again we have to write some. Yeah, I think I should. Okay, I should comment here. Right, bottom right actually. Yeah, bottom right. Okay, now again a tag, href, assign this hashtag, class sign bottom right. Alright, bottom right, and here I am going to write settings. Here settings, here again, let's copy paste this code again for a couple of times. And 2. And here in place of settings, let's use terms, and here should be privacy. And we have done, I think. Yep, it's done. Now let's go and style this page, style this section, sorry. And here, let's go and write the comments. Footer section, and footer width would be 100%. Oops. Height would be 50 pixels. Position absolute. Oops. Bottom 0. Background would be 5 and 5 and 5. And I think now we have to go for bottom left. We created a class bottom left, and text color would be 585858. Float, I wanted to float towards left, and padding would be 10 pixels. Margin left would be 20 pixels, and text decoration none. Now let's go and check what we have done so far. Okay, so we can see there is a footer of very light gray color, very light, and these all was bottom left. We have done with the bottom left. Now we have to set all this towards bottom right. So let's go and do it now. Bottom right, and bottom right. Yeah, I'm checking the spellings again. Color, text color, again it would be 585858. I would like to float it towards right. Padding would be 10 pixels. Margin right would be 20 pixels. And text decoration would be none. So I think we have done. Let's go and check. And it is done. We have designed our Google home page within few minutes. Like, this is the header section, body, and the footer section. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.